What is going on, players? And welcome back to the Journeyman with me, FoggyPlays, on FM22. In today's episode, we're taking on Oxford United in the FA Cup first round. We've made it to the first round. All the money. And then we're going to be taking on York in our second part of this episode. Form has been interesting, shall we say, since we were here last. Let's hope that we can not get absolutely demolished by Oxford, and then we see what happens after that. So if you do want to enjoy this episode, do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Now let's get into the video. So as mentioned in the intro, we're taking on Oxford in the FA Cup first round. We are away, so technically we should actually make a decent amount of money from this. This could actually be a game where we have some money to put towards, not falling apart as a club. But as you can see, since the Ashton United game, we got smashed 7-4 by Farsley. To be fair, it actually was a lot closer. We did score the majority of our goals in the first half. Farsley were just very, very good. And then in the FA Cup fourth qualifying round, we beat Chester 2-0. It's quite a nice game. We seem to have Chester's number this year against Kidderminster. Really quite lucky in this game. Kidderminster were just missing quite a number of opportunities. Unfortunately for us, Dominic Knowles wasn't great in that game. Then we played against Spennymoor, and it was a very, very tight game. Our strikers really didn't want to play football. We moved Jack McKay up front, I think. Or did we score from... No, we scored from 2 set pieces, actually. Then against Gateshead, Sedwin Scott. Goddamn Sedwin Scott, huh? Just played really well. I think that was his first goal for Gateshead, which was quite frustrating. Then against Telford, quite lucky to take the lead. And then Telford decided to score an equaliser, and really not much we could do. Chris Renshaw has been 100% bang average. And unfortunately, he is by far and away our best goalkeeper. I'm thinking about putting Marshall in for a couple of games just to see what he can do. But we're on a not so terrible run of form, so don't really want to do that. And then against Fylde, 2-2, we were shocking. We were so bad. But we had a lot of players that weren't available, so we played a 3-4-1-2, and then very quickly after we conceded twice, I was like, we're going to go 5 midfield. So we did, and brought Knowles on, and Knowles scored a brace. 2 minutes on the pitch, scored his first in the 71st minute. 5 minutes he was on the pitch, smashed it in the second one. I honestly thought we were going to go and win this game, but we didn't. Competition wise, in the league, we are sitting 9th after 13 matches. It's not that bad. Unfortunately, Bradford still yet to pick up a victory, so that's sad for them. It's even worse the fact that we're one of the 5 teams they drew with. So that's not fantastic. We have signed a player. We do have a couple of players that the director of football has got out and tried to sign. Scott Smith on loan, but I think there's Dulwich Hamlet are trying to sign him as well. There was the Darlington guy didn't sign for us because I think it was appearance fee wasn't high enough, and we had a guy from Sunderland we were trying to get in on loan, and he decided. No, he didn't decide. He wanted to join. I think he broke his ribs or something. We have brought in Thomas Mitchell's not an important one. Cade Craig from Shrewsbury. What I find interesting is he's a 2.5-star centre back here. He can't play today because he literally just played for Shrewsbury's under 19s or something. But when you look at like a a good central defender, for like the really important things, heading, marking, tackling, positioning, jumping region, strength, the one thing he's not great at is strength. Okay, fair enough, he has no anticipation, and his composure is terrible. Can't concentrate, and he's not very brave, but he is angry. But look at all those ones. Technically, this guy can't really do anything. 2 for passing. But I still think he's going to be quite a decent centre-back for us, because, to be fair, we only have 4, and he's coming straight in as our 3rd best. So let that be potential to be a League 1 player, or League 2 player, sorry. He's playing below our level. Not ideal. But we're doing decently well. So I'm hoping that we can do something. They do want us to play defensive. Not going to. I don't think we need to. They want us to go for lower defensive line, lower line of engagement, trigger press more often. What are we? Yeah, trigger press much. Oh, they want us to drop back to more often. I think we stick with the much more often just to see if we can do something. But this is how we're lining up. We're going back to our asymmetric because our fantastic winger Thomas is back. Kinnan will play 45 minutes. I think I played him in the last game for like 70 something. I've also enlisted the under 19s because we are severely lacking in right backs. The two we have here, James Stanley's played a game for us in the league. Yep, came off the bench when Shannon Noor was exhausted after one of the games. He's also suspended for this game, as is Harry Flowers, which is not fantastic. Just half our defence is not available for this game. But Renshaw continues in goal. Mahon is going to be starting at right back. He's a right wing back. I just got to slot him in and hope for the best. Waters is going to play at left back. Pasha and Wilson are going to be playing as our central defenders. Thomas, Friel, Curran and McKay are going to be our asymmetric four. Bonington and Knowles are going to play up front. Honestly, just hoping for the best. Terry Stevenson almost started at right back, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. But I do think they've Omar Rakik, they've Herbie Kane, Marcus McGugan. We're going to lose this game so bad. We're going to get absolutely destroyed. We're going to get destroyed. There's nothing they can do about it. They've John Machino is sitting on the bench for them. Everybody expects us to lose. There's no pressure. Like, you look at this team as a Premier League side and be like, they're not going to do anything. And then you look at it as a non-league side and you're like, I'm in danger. Give the lads a bit of encouragement. Go on, out there, lads. It's been 10 minutes we haven't conceded yet. I think that's going quite well. Doncaster are already 2 up against Dover. Oh, Ogbene has scored for Rotherham against Gateshead. We are 25 minutes in and we haven't conceded yet. Then again, we hadn't had a highlight, but now we have one. And Waters gets absolutely done by White. Steals the ball back. Knowles can't win the header. Herbie Kane gets before it. We're lucky in that one. Curran has been playing at right mid or right wing a lot of the time. He's been not terrible. Herbie Kane hits the post. Keeper didn't even move. Renshaw was like, "You're grand, whatever. You're not gonna score from that." Oh, okay, we're coming up on halftime. Still 0-0. Everything's looking good. 3,097 people showed up this game. We've had 3 shots. We've had more shots on target than the team in League One, if I'm not mistaken. Like, Oxford are a lot better than we are. I'm going to tell everyone to go out there and prove that they can play football. I'm going to actually move Knowles to be the advanced forward. Bonington can be the pressing forward. And yeah, because he's not really doing a massive amount. But I think swapping the two of them around, having them on the same side that they started, but just swapping them around a little bit. Just be like, hey dudes, maybe get more involved. They shouldn't be allowed to have Rikic. Like, he was a Bundesliga player last year. He was playing for Oxford. McGugan used to play for Barcelona. Some of these Oxford players kind of feel like they're cheating. Herbie Kane and McGugan as their central midfield. That is unfair. Knowles, or is it Thomas, gave away a free kick in a scary area. Herbie Kane steps up to take it. He ain't no Harry Kane. Topical. McKay is not playing very well. So, 69. Nice. We're going to take 69th minute. We're going to take him off and bring on Jack Dyche. But have him as an inverted inside forward. But we'll keep him on support. Manny Waters not having a great game. We're going to bring on Stevenson. Ben Friel is not playing well either. Do I want to make a triple substitution? I don't. I'm not going to make a triple substitution yet. Or I can't make a triple substitution anymore. So we're going to potentially... Bromley are beating Walsall. Ooh. To be fair, I'm just... Did anyone else see the ball floating there? It was very... Pasha. We have taken the lead. Pasha. Oh. Knew it all along. Yep. I'm not... I think the Oxford players were trying to play offside, but half-heartedly. Like, kind of wanted to play offside, but weren't 100% sure if it was the right thing to do, so just kind of ran around and just went, eh. Yes, I know Thomas was meant to come off after 45 minutes. He's going to play the entire game. Or is he? Could put Curran over there. And then take Thomas off. What we could do, Thomas on the left. He wants to be an inside forward on the left. Dyche can move up front for Knowles. Let him be pressing forward. That sounds good to me. Knowles can come off then for Merrill. Even though Merrill wasn't like a first choice player for most of the season, he's actually played decently well of late. What I might do actually is swap you over and have Friel. No, I'm not going to play Zimbazella on attack. I don't care if that's what you want to be when you grow up. You're not doing it. Merrill, go out there and make a difference. What difference you can make, I don't know. We're not changing anything. We have 2, 1. Easy as that. We're into the next round. Good job, lads. That was unexpected. Interested to know who we get in the next round, because I saw a lot of non-league teams beat. Well, the results were looking in favour of a lot of the non-league sides. Bolton managed to win a game. Not something you say every day. As a Wigan fan, I disagree, but okay, so we're going to be back in just a second for the game against York. Hopefully, we can keep this run of form going. Right, fellas, so after we've managed to do the unthinkable and beat Oxford, we have been drawn against Colchester in the next round. So we went from one of the bottom teams in League 1 to the team atop this League 2. I think they're top. Still top? Yeah, still top of the league. And we've drawn Scarborough Athletic in the FA Trophy. Yeah, the Bilbase FA Trophy. Bilbase Suzuki. Anybody watches British Superbikes? You'll understand. But yeah, we're going to probably get smashed by York. Hence why we're making some changes for this game. Because we're a little bit... at the moment. Cade Craig is going to sit on the bench for this game. Is there any other? So we're starting with Renshaw on goal, Challonair and Waters as our wingbacks. We're trying to sign a right back at the moment. So curious to see if he comes in and is better than these 2 right backs we have at the minute as our like backup right backs. Flowers and Wilson are coming in for this game. I know Pasha played really well, but Flowers has been exceptional. So we're just going to go with that. Curran, Friel, Daly, and Thomas. No, excuse me. Thomas as our 4 midfield. Bonington and Knowles are going to start up front. McKay, just not been great. So I'm going to auto number. So Cade Craig, number 22. Hope you enjoy. Is that Clayton Donaldson playing for? It is Clayton Donaldson. There's some interesting players playing in non-league these days. Go out there and impress me. Nope. Okay. How about if I put my fists and say I have faith in you? Make me proud. It's got a lot of the players going. Like I said, I do not expect anything from this game. We are essentially just playing exceptional football for club we are, like Curzon and Ashton, should not be this good. Still can't get a goddamn coaching badge, but you know, one thing actually that did pop up that I meant to say was two of the Brazilian sides I applied for both got relegated. So probably a good thing I didn't go to either of those. But I did recently get a notification from one of the Norwegian clubs, I think it was, saying that I hadn't been successful in my position. I haven't applied for a job since I got the Curzon Ashton job. So how long? Like, and they said I didn't even make the shortlist. So like, how long are they spending trying to find managers? It's beyond me. Bonington almost put the ball in the back of the net, just puts it over. That is quite unfortunate. The Sheffield Wednesday manager came to me and said that we weren't playing him in the position we were supposed to be playing him in. I had no idea that we had agreed to play him in a certain position. But yeah, he was supposed to be playing as a target forward. Oh, Heaney, Jesus. If there was anybody in the stands, it would have killed him. Yeah, I'm not going to play him as a target forward. I tried him as a target forward once, and he's not very good at it. There's taller players, and you want a tall player to be a wide forward, and he's not. So just not gonna do that. Waters gets the ball across, and Curran's put this one over. Ooh. There's been 6 shots in the first 25 minutes. Not a single one on target. Especially want to say consistently inconsistent. That is fantastic. Waters with the corner. Scott Wilson's put the ball in the back of the net. He's not normally the guy who scores from corners. That is Flowers' job. But I'll take it. We're 1 up. Luke Daly was obviously I've told him to mark the goalkeeper. He was literally standing on the goalkeeper. So I think that's potentially why we scored there. We're having lots of shots, but we were having lots of shots, but not a huge amount of them were actually doing anything. Shalanor, potential foot injury. Who's going to play right back? Actually, Pasha can do it. 2 crossing. That's a bit of a downgrade. Nope, he can't either. Whitman. Why do I keep saying Whitman? Whittam. He could do it. Ben Friel. Like, I just want a player who's got like some knowledge of the position. Just gonna bring on Pasha. Just make him a no nonsense fullback. I have never played with a no nonsense fullback. I have no idea what to expect. More of the same from you. Oh yeah, he scored in the last game, didn't he? Completely forgot that Pasha scored in the last game. I would like more of the same, please. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. Point finger, more of the same from you. Nope. Okay. You weren't that bad, but I have faith. It's motivated. Friel, which is something we haven't really seen a huge amount of so far this season. Full stop. Friel has been just inconsistent, and it is peculiar because he has ability to be football and do things football related. He just does not seem to be able to actually do anything. Unfortunately, Knowles can't get on the end of that, and Friel actually manages to win the ball. A ball-winning midfielder who can win the ball. I took him off being a ball-winning midfielder because he was literally useless at it. But he actually managed to win the ball that time. He's picked up the ball again, making plays. Friel, who's playing it right back now? Pasha, dink over the top. Unfortunately, Bonington couldn't get there. Knowles is actually the one that's playing terribly, which is interesting because I think Bonington is only getting a decent rating because of the fact that he is taking shots. I'd imagine Dominic Knowles not really doing a huge amount right now. 67 minutes in. Knowles and Thomas are both playing poorly. I'm going to take Thomas off for McKay. Make him a wide target man. We'll go from there. I feel like I've backed myself into a corner by making that substitution. Now I have no striker on the bench, and I took off my best right winger. Alright, well, Waters gets the ball away. Knowles picks it up. What's Knowles going to do with it? Just going to jog away. McKay, somehow, ahead of him. Probably didn't go too far back. Bonington gets to Curran. Gets it back to McKay. Down for Waters. And Waters just puts it over. Matty Waters. To be fair, at the start of the season, I would have said, Matty Waters, get him out. Wouldn't have had any time for him. He's actually played decently well, I have to say. FM Greeno. Probably want to keep Waters around. He's actually not that bad. Knowles tries to find Bonington. Overhits his cross, but Curran. Ooh, the keeper gets a hand to it. Just about. Pushes it behind. For a corner. Waters finds Wilson, but he's put it over. 15 minutes left. We have one substitution. Knowles is playing so bad. Waters finds Knowles, hits the crossbar. But he's gone behind for a corner. We are going to make just a swap. Our strikers around. Probably do need to make a change though. Flowers is having an uncharacteristically poor game, which is interesting. Friel is playing poorly as well. We're going to bring on Widom. Do I want to swap them around? No. Work way by. Widom. I don't even know why I put Widom on the bench. But we've made it's an attacking corner. So making a substitution, not the worst idea in the world. Ball is pinged out, but Bonington finds Flowers, gets Wilson, all the way back to Whittam, Daly, McKay, Knowles. Knowles puts it over. Okay, it just seems whoever's playing on the right of our strikers is just more involved, and I'm not sure why, because I used to have play down the right. I don't anymore. Knowles wins the header, but can't find Bonington. And this is where York break and get the equaliser, because our defence is terrible. Nope. Thankfully, Journeyman puts it away. I don't think his name is pronounced German. It's probably Journeyman. But it was not pretty, but we did it. We have beaten York. So, I'm quite happy. I'm slightly worried about Challenor. I might actually have to resort to playing the three at the back, which, to be fair, didn't. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Not ideal. That's 2 centre backs who scored in the last 2 games. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so we're up to 7th. That's pretty good. I think next game has to be Colchester, Hereford. 2 away games. Do I want to play Colchester? Do we really play Colchester? At the Job Serve Community Stadium. And then we go to Edgar Street to play Hereford. We'll see. We'll see how we do against Scarborough Athletic. If it's complete trash, then we'll just jump forward to like January, I guess. But if you have enjoyed this episode, do make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and of course I will see you in the next episode when we do football things. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I will see you in the next one.